January.
And it is still hard defensively to slow it down. Domas with the quick foul.
Holiday with a quick three, and he laces that one. The first field goal attempt of the ball game, where he played his collegiate basketball just down Interstate 80 at Cal Berkeley. Levine, Murray off the lift, and he swishes the three.
Nice help and dig down there by Zach Levine to make him have to operate in space in a crowd.
The Sabonis back in the ball game. The opportunity for the Kings to rake and take off the glass. Murray another three. Butter. Another rebound for Sabonis. Brings it across. Hands it off to DeRozan. Nice hit feed inside. Sabonis got it to go with the offhand. Brown on the wing. Steal by Ellis. Steps through. Got a wild shot to go and one.
It's a great eye against this defense.
Levine likes this matchup against Pritchard, but he's a good defender. Knocked it away. That's the first turnover for Sacramento. And the conversion at the other end by Porzingis.
Yeah.
Rosen off the double drag. Turns the corner on Holiday. Passes inside to Sabonis. Drew the contact. Counted. Tatum goes quickly against Murray. Back out to Pritchard. That might be the sixth man of the year this year, folks. Peyton Pritchard. Back out to DeRozan. Rejects the screen, guarded by Brown. Got him in the air. Wonderful step through by DeMar DeRozan. Sabonis off the mark on the three. Remember the first game between those two teams? Everybody was surprised that Sabonis made all those threes as Tatum, with a slick crossover, got to the iron.
Very active offensively, and it says a lot about how much work he's having to do on this end of the floor.
Cornet inside off the great dime from Tatum. Those two have developed really good chemistry. Cornet sets a screen for Tatum. The one-legged three. Folks, he's deep in his bag like the fries are at the bottom already. Crosses over Murray, over to Pritchard. He's the late game specialist, and that's what he regularly does. He is Mr. End of shot clock, Mr. End of quarter, Mr. End of half. That's the fifth giveaway so far for Sacramento. Pritchard. Brown with imperious drive on the baseline. Valanciunas out to DeRozan. Pulse. Markelle shot with confidence and knocked it down. Great defense. The Kings in transition. Pardon me, in rotation. Good contest on the Porzingis three. And it comes off the Fultz. LaRavia with room service. Cornet comes into the ball game for him. Here's DeRozan. Sabonis flips the screen for DeMar, and another one on the front rim. Put the second one home.
The best thing about him is that when he comes in, and his minutes might be sparse and might play a bunch as the Celtics answer back with a triple on the other end.
And remember, if you don't already know, 9 plays at home against 10, 7 plays at home against 8. The loser of 7-8 plays the winner of 9-10. Comes across, and here's Sabonis, top of the three-point circle. Spins, kicks it back out to DeRozan. Nice pass back to Domas for the layup. Halfway down and out to Ellis. Levine with a little bit of pace into the front court. Crosses on Shearman. Raises up for the lay. Zach Levine. And a good defensive sequence that time for Boston. Here's Jason Tatum with 11 points. Make it 14. Pritchard one more to the corner. A three short, rebounded by Murray. And then Shearman with the steal. And a beautiful dime. Got his goggles on that pass. Snakes the screen. Man, he had wobbly ankles on Sabonis on that play.
The first 2 games against the Celtics team while he was with the Bulls, he averaged 32.5 points.
Sabonis trying to pull his way to the basket, out to Murray. Drives it on Porzingis, raised up. Had it blocked, but Sabonis had his back. Quiet first half for Jaylen Brown, too. He has 4. Keon Ellis might be part of the reason why.
such a physical offensive player. Creates a ton of contact as White knocks down the triple.
Off the Tatum miss, here's Ellis. Into the corner, Levine drives on the baseline. Oh, he turns up the base. At least he's looking to score it.
Yeah, he is, and a nice screen off there.
Boy, Ellis got a piece of it. Tatum got it back, and Doug Christie calls timeout. Told me he feels like he's playing the best basketball of his career right now. That's saying a lot, and he's got a good teammate in Jaylen Brown, the reigning Finals MVP.
But that entire possession stalled out into the turnover.
Inside to Porzingis, got a mismatch on Ellis. And if too little were a picture, that would be it. Tatum just lost it, got it back. 7 on the shot clock. A contested 3.
Oh my
Wow, he's got it firing on all cylinders. Doug Christie calling out the defense. Holiday in the corner. Drives it baseline out to White. He leads the NBA in spot-up shooting. This is a mismatch. Tatum fires over Sabonis. It's a 4-point play opportunity. And
no.
Jason Tatum is clutching his right ankle.
To call another timeout and sub him out of the game and take a look at that ankle, maybe retape it.
He makes the shot and he turns around and goes directly to the bench.
And they're going to go with a big lineup right now, bringing Fournette out on the floor alongside Porzingis.
That changes the thermostat here a little bit.
DeMar DeRozan now.
39% three-point shooter. The lead is back up to 14. Largest of the ball game. DeRozan from outside. Threads that one. Pritchard switches on to DeRozan. 8 on the shot clock. Fultz. He's making his shots tonight. DeRozan out top. Sidestep jumper is good. Here's Levine. Crosses over. Changes gears and, man, put his body right into the chest of Fournette for the bucket. Remember, Sacramento had that big fourth quarter in the first meeting in Boston between these two teams to blow the game open, but Derek White wasn't shooting like that. Levine with a step-back J. Pure. I mean, these are some crucial minutes coming up here.
Yeah, don't just put him in catch-and-shoot situations. Either get the ball in his hands or get an early offense going. I mean, get the ball down in transition, but you're not going to do that.
Just going to pick and roll, and now Sabonis switching on to White. Good nail help that time by Ellis, and it leads to a 3 by Pritchard. 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Doug Christie signaling to his bench.
Sacramento will do it again here tomorrow night at Golden One Center against the #1 team in the Western Conference. This homestand was everything that the Kings thought it was. Trying to maintain a play-in tournament spot at the very worst. 95 seconds to go in the ballgame. Pritchard went full mixtape mode on Fultz. And a former #1 pick back out to Mason Jones. Little show and go by Jones. Good catch. Over to Isaac Jones for the slam. And the Boston Celtics will come in and win this one. Joe Mazzulla has his championship team playing championship basketball right now.